Hey my wonderful sweet babies, so today we're going to be talking about Lil Tay. So if you guys are unaware, it is being reported that Lil Tay has passed away. Just in case you guys don't know a little bit about Lil Tay, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some background on her. So Lil Tay was known as a huge flexer. She was incredibly bad as a child, and she was only 9 at the time when she was doing all of these things. She would pretty much floss in really nice neighborhoods, and she would also be in cars that she couldn't even afford or drive. She was always pretty much flossing her money and just having this lavish life. She would have on clothes that were super expensive. As you guys could see here in this picture, she's just posted in a bathtub with money, and she's got on really expensive clothes and jewelry. At times, her demeanor was a bit annoying to people because people just could see right through the flossing that Lil Tay was doing. So it's also reported that Lil Tay got her start from her brother pretty much putting the bug in her ear to do these things. And her mother was no better because her mother was the one that was having these expensive, lavish things for her so she could pretty much floss on the internet. So her mother was a realtor, and she would pretty much give the keys to Lil Tay so she could floss in those apartments or condos or wherever she was flossing. And her brother would be the one pretty much giving her the script and telling her what to say. All the while, Lil Tay's dad just wanted the best for her. He pretty much vouched for her to get away from her mother and her brother's influence. And that's really when Lil Tay kind of just went missing. At one point, Lil Tay was completely consistent, uploading all the time, whether it was a story or an actual post of her flossing. The next minute, she just disappeared. Then she actually returned back on June 18th, 2018 to pretty much state how she was saddened by the death of Triple X Tentacion. And then from there, she went missing again. Now, it has been another post that's come from since 2018 to now. And the post pretty much reads this. This chilling and disheartening post of her being proclaimed as deceased. The strange thing about this whole entire situation is that not only did Lil Tay pass away, but her brother also passed away. This entire situation is not only chilling, but just very disturbing because both of them passing away at the same time, and we're finding out literally at the same time that both of them are gone. And it has been a little over 5 years since we've even heard anything from Lil Tay, but now all of a sudden we're hearing that her and her brother have passed away. Just when you thought that things couldn't get any more strange, it's now being alleged that Lil Tay has not even passed away. Lil Tay's former manager actually stated that he couldn't confirm or deny that Lil Tay was passed away. I actually found some even more disturbing things here as well. So there's this page by the name of Termani. I'm not sure exactly whose page this is, but it's being linked to a person that's very close to Lil Tay. Everybody is assuming that this may be the page of her brother, or just maybe the page of Lil Tay in general. And in this post, it's being stated that she's not passed away, and that if anything, if you keep following this page, that there'll be more updates on her death. Which it of course could be a spam page, but this page is rapidly growing. Then the page stated that they've decided to go live at 25K and that they're going to let people know the truth about Lil Tay not being passed away. And to keep sharing the page so then that way the truth can come out. And as you guys can see, the page almost has 100K. The other disheartening thing is that there's another page out there with 8 posts. This page already has about 111K. As you guys can see, the page is private. I did request, but no updates just yet. What's even more chilling and just weird at this point is there's this page out there where they think that this girl is actually Lil Tay. Because the girl is pretty much stating that, this is her real page, this is the real Lil Tay. But I honestly don't think that this may be Lil Tay. I just think that this may be an impersonating page. The page only has about 4,000 followers as well. But they're stating that this girl is Lil Tay and that she's just been in hiding and this has been her page that she's been posting on. So here's my thoughts. Although I think that this is just a way for Lil Tay to return, this is also still pretty sad because if they are using something like her death to bring back her name, that's really, really disgusting on the behalf of whomever is putting out this rumor. A part of me honestly thinks that maybe she may not be passed away. I think that this is some sort of sick attempt to pretty much bring her name back to life. I think that maybe the well got dry and now at this point it's an attempt to, give them some more money. Unfortunately, this family knows that Lil Tay is the breadwinner of their entire family. So this could just be some sick attempt to get more recognition towards her name again. But the conspiracy theory in me thinks that Lil Tay possibly could be passed away. And I think that unfortunately, her and her brother may have passed away due to depression and anxiety. It just seems like because their life wasn't able to bounce back to where it was, and because of the fact that they didn't know how to re-bring this back without causing, turmoil to Lil Tay, as well as just causing for her to not blow up on them and not feel the need to just feel as if she's being used. This may have caused her to unalive herself simply because she just didn't want to go back to this type of a lifestyle. Maybe her brother felt like, well, because if I have no Lil Tay and I can't use that as my own purpose, then I'm not going to be here either. Now, this part of my story is just a conspiracy theory as to what could be going on with this situation, but it's also just still very chilling due to the fact that this story literally came out of nowhere, which makes sense because death is very abrupt and it's very sudden. But it's just very weird how everything's going down. As of now, I'm just going to go off of what I am hearing, and I'm going to be saying my condolences to Lil Tay. Also, my condolences to Lil Tay's brother as well. My condolences to her father, and my condolences to her mother as well. I'm definitely going to stick around to see any updates on her passing. And when we figure out what exactly is going on behind all of these pages and everything, I will definitely let you guys know. But that's my opinion. What's yours?